The secret to becoming magnetic is not about you. It's not about you at all. In the social media age, we all are fixated on showing people how valuable we are, how cool we are, how much stuff we have, all of the amazing stuff that we do, right? The new watch, the new car, the fabulous vacation, the job promotion, you name it, we're sharing it on Instagram. We're sharing it on Facebook. Anywhere where anybody will watch, where anybody will listen, we're sharing it. All in hopes to be more liked, to have more status, to get more of these things to be able to share with others. Not necessarily in the sense of, hey, I want to really share my accomplishment with you, but no, like, hey, look at me. Hey, look at this watch. It's gold. Look. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's natural for us to want to be liked. It's natural for us to be seeking respect. And it's a survival instinct. But you're actually destroying any hopes of people liking you, of people respecting you, of people seeing you as higher status by doing that. What? Yeah. It sounds counterintuitive. It sounds completely backwards, but it's the truth. You are ruining your status by boasting on social media, by flexing. And we see our favorite celebrities doing it, right? Posted up with the new gold-plated Lamborghini and whatever. Yeah, the top 1%. We see them on the yachts. We see them posting the vacation pictures and all those different things. And we think, yeah, that's what we have to do. We have to get as close to that as possible to have this aura, to have this status, to be someone. Have you ever heard that? You have to be someone in this life. You don't just want to be anyone, you want to be somebody. Those are the somebodies. That's what they're doing. They're posting that stuff. But let me tell you a little secret. They're not who they are because they post their vacations or their Lamborghinis or their watches or these different things. You don't want to be like those people because they have those things. Not at all. Not at all. Because if that was somebody who you didn't recognize with the Lamborghini, with the watch, with the vacation, with the woman, the man, whoever, you wouldn't have seen their face. It's a great book by Morgan Housel called The Psychology of Money. And he talked about this, the fallacy of the man, or I don't know, I don't even know if he called it the fallacy. I love the word fallacy though. But it's a story of the man in the car. Your dream car drives by and all you see is the car. You don't think, oh man, that must be a really cool guy, really amazing guy sitting there in that car. No, it's your dream car, right? So you see yourself driving that car. You see yourself parking it in the driveway or in the garage. You see yourself giving the key to somebody and saying, don't scuff the paint, or whatever you would say. But that kind of goes in to the entire point of becoming magnetic. Because the people on the movies who say, hey, bring it to me without a scratch, they're not magnetic. They're blessed with resources. They have things that we might want to have, but they're not magnetic. They don't have aura. They're just people with things. And those things are at some point going to get scuffed. They're going to be out. They're not going to be trends anymore. And they're going to have to get new things to keep up, to be somebody. And the people, the celebrities who you follow, where you say, oh man, look at what car Ronaldo drives. Look at the vacation LeBron went on. Oh man, look at Stephen Curry's family. Such an amazing family. What a beautiful family. Look at this. Look at the house they have. The people you actually look up to, guess what? They made you feel something. And they didn't make you feel something because of the things they have. They made you feel something because of who they are. Not celebrities. No. They're people who make you feel special, who make you feel like you're wanted, who make you feel like a star, who make you feel like a celebrity. Because LeBron James is not famous because he's the all-time leading scorer in the NBA. LeBron James is famous because even though he grew up in the projects, didn't have a stable environment, he became the chosen one. He defied insane odds to make it to the NBA. And not just make it to the NBA, but dominate the NBA and win championships and lead teams and become influential in his community. Stephen Curry, the same. He defied odds. He was the little guy that no one believed in. And I mean, 6'3" is not little, but his stature and his frame made him look like he was smaller than he actually is. Most of you, if you stood next to Steph Curry, you would think, oh, okay, he's not such a little guy. But basketball standards. And I have to defend you right there, Steph Curry. Steph Curry, if you're watching, I know you're not a little guy. I play professional basketball myself, and people are always surprised at how tall I am when I'm standing next to them. Look, just because my teammates are 7-footers and make me look like I'm 5'10" doesn't mean I'm actually 5'10". Okay? I'm 6'4". I'm not sure where that cut off, but Steph Curry defied insane odds, and he made you feel like you could do those same things. He made you feel like in a world of giants, you could still be somebody, even if other people thought you were less than what you knew you were the entire time. Underdog stories. Tom Brady, another underdog story. Cristiano Ronaldo worked his way up, took care of his body, disciplined, confident, even in the face of different trials throughout his career. Name by name, list by list, you find these different people who made you feel something. So how can you make other people feel something? How can you make other people feel like they're more than just a regular person, that they're more than just second rate? Well, the easiest way is to treat them as if they were any of those celebrities that I just named. Because everyone deserves that small, human bit of respect. Ask people questions. Be curious. Give them your full, undivided attention. Make eye contact with them. Smile. Laugh at one of their jokes. Be someone who people enjoy being around. Because guess what? If people want to be around you, you're magnetic. Be someone you would want to be around. Instead of talking so much about what you've done in your life, give somebody else the space to share about their own life. You know how it feels to have that one thing that you want to tell somebody about, to be at that table and nobody's asking you any questions. You wish you could just give your 2 cents. You wish you could share your accomplishments, but you just never can get the words out. You don't feel like you have that seat at the table. Everybody's talking and flexing and bragging, and you want to tell people about what you did, what you've done, what you've accomplished. But nobody seems to care. You know how heartbreaking that feels. So when somebody does care, when somebody does ask, and I know it sounds like it's the bare minimum, but so few of us do it. Ask people about what they're accomplishing. Why do you think social media has taken over our world? Because it's the table that everyone can control themselves. I can control how much I post about my life. I can post every single day. I can post every single second if I want. That's why social media is such a powerful thing. But it has tipped the scales in almost an opposite direction, where everybody feels like they have to be a celebrity. Everyone feels like they have to keep up with their favorite people. Oh, LeBron James went to Italy and to Rome And if I take a picture in the same place where LeBron James took a picture, then it's going to get the same amount of likes because that's what makes LeBron James special. He gets to go to Italy and do all these different things. No. LeBron James is a magnetic person because he cares about the people who he interacts with. Perfect example, he has probably 1,000 handshakes with 1,000 different people. Look it up on YouTube. He has handshakes with random people working in the arena. He's taken the time to craft that and to remember that. That's him giving his attention, which is valuable, right? He's valuing his time. He's LeBron James. He's a celebrity. He's making ordinary people feel like celebrities. That's why so many people in the NBA Finals, when he was playing in the NBA Finals, rooted for him and felt like they were playing in the NBA Finals. They identified with him. So if you feel like you're not a magnetic person, if you feel like you don't have this aura, it's probably because people don't identify with you. You're so focused on keeping up with the Joneses, on keeping up with the next person, on getting the next like, that you're missing the entire point. You're missing the entire reason why your favorite people in the world caught your attention, connected with you even though you've never met them in person. Your story is special. Your attention is valuable. People want to share who they are. People want to feel seen. People want to feel heard. It's not about what you say. Sometimes it's about just sitting and listening. Sometimes it's about being interested. I heard a great quote one time. To be interesting, you have to be interested. And there are a few things that are as true as that. So I'm interested. If you feel like you don't have a place that's safe to share whatever it is you're struggling with, whatever it is you're proud of, whatever you've accomplished, this page, this community, this is that space. Share it with me. I make an effort to get to every comment, and here on YouTube it's pretty easy. It's pretty simple. At this point, who knows? Maybe this video is blown up by this point, but on Instagram it's getting tougher and tougher. I do take the time to go through every comment I get. And one of the most special parts of my social media journey has been connecting with people like you. Getting to hear your stories. Yeah, getting to share my story is cool. But if I can inspire you to share your story, if I can inspire you to look at your own life and see what's special, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. That's what makes me smile every single day. Reading comments like that. Hearing stories. Seeing people be people. That's what we're here to do. We're here to be people. Not persons in our own bubbles, but people doing this life thing together. And that's the community I'm building here. And I'm glad to have you a part of it. I'll be making videos every day. I'll be checking in on you, giving you little tidbits that I'm learning in my life, that I'm experiencing as I continue my own journeys through professional basketball, through authorship, nonfiction, fiction, both of those, and creating these videos, creating different ways to help you be the best version of you and to just help you be you and figure out what that actually is. Wrote a whole book on it. It's coming out soon. But until then, I want you to remember the best is yet to come, and I'll see you tomorrow or on the next video, which should be here. And the option to subscribe should be here. I'll see you wherever you choose to see me next.